What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Toot James, and I'm back in the building. Transformers Forged to Fight. Now today I'm previewing my new extended family. If you guys don't know MMXX, I am part of the sister clan MMXXS. Now if you don't know MMXX, excuse me, is it's part of the, I want to say, top 200, but they're up there. They're well known with like Core and Forge and some of the other folks. So as you guys know, I'm back on this full time and just bring you some of the fights from the last Alliance mission that we did. Right now, since this is a sister clan, we're only running map, I believe 2, if I'm not mistaken. And right now I went in with the Optimus Prime, Bludgeon, and of course Dinobot, which is one of my favorite bots in the game. So as you can see, some of the fights here were, it gave a little challenge, but overall with the new mastery that's going on, I've been doing quite well. I've been actually honing it down. I'm in BG3, and as you can see here, going in with Mr. Dinobot and handling quite well with this Grindor. It was a couple of fights later on down the line. You'll see I'll start to like screw up just a little bit, but that's just part of the game. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this a lot more than I was with MCOC. I know you guys missed me over there, but the current moment, it's just a bunch of hoopla. And right now we're going in, boom, we take down Grindor. A lot of these fights, I believe there's some coming up, I had to fight through nodes because we were short, literally like 2 to 3 people. And if you see it does chip off, it's because this is literally like 6 clips in one. Because as you guys know, the energy kind of burns. Not really the same as Alliance Quest, but you do get more fights per energy. Because the way the map is laid out, you can literally run to like 3-4 people before you hit a node, or if you do run out of energy. So as you can see here, I got my 3-star Bludgeon duped, almost maxed out, going up against Soundwave. Now Soundwave, as you can see here with that Sonic Shield, is the reason why I recommend him to be used either on defense with like a defensive relic or repair relic, or in this case if you're doing any kind of regular questing and stuff like that. He does come in handy because not only does the shield reflect projectile, like regular projectile light attacks, it also works well with projectile specials, which you'll probably see in some of my other videos. And as we moving along here, we're going up against Ironhide, and Ironhide is another favorite of mine. His specials reminds me of the Megatron, especially the SP1, and yeah, he's almost just as difficult as Megatron as far as the defenders go. And if one thing you haven't noticed in Alliance mission, a lot of the bots, their evasion is like highly effective. So it does get a little tricky as you get further on down the map. It just all depends on what kind of map that you're on. So of course my favorite 4-star, the MV1 Optimus Prime. I wish I got him duped. I almost duped him on the last one, but I ended up getting another dupe on Waspinator. And as you can see, watch this SP2 just take him down. Bam, done deal. And he was already like a little less than 40%, wipes him out. So this is the squad I usually go with when I'm going into Alliance mission. Sometimes I'll switch it up. I'll take out Optimus Prime. I'll bring in Waspinator or maybe a Hot Rod. Sometimes I'll bring in Kickback just because I like his projectile damage. And what else? Oh, also when you're going into Alliance mission, sometimes I use Boost, and it definitely does help, especially if you got the one for the special defense, stuff like that. This fight here against Megatron, I don't know which one I have more problems with, G1 or the other Megatron. But this one here, he did pose a threat for a little while, but of course that Dinobot SP1 with the armor break just slices and dices through the opponent. As you can see, I only got 3 hits on that one. So moving along here, we was at a standstill for a little while, so I had to wait. So I just went up, just to kind of get the marker up there so somebody could just use the energy when we come back. And I had to wait to make sure that we were clear. So at this point, the Dinobot did go down, and we advanced further on down the map, which here we go up against the Mixmaster. Now the Mixmaster, the only thing that's going for him is that concussion block, which can be a nag sometimes, every once in a while. But his defense is not that great. As you can see here, my Optimus Prime is literally per hit is just shredding him apart. And see, there you go. The concussive block can really throw off your combo meter sometimes. And see, as you come here, he's coming with the charge. We're coming right back at him with the knockout. Yeah, so with the concussive block, like I said, you can go in, catching a good rhythm. You know, you're dictating your opponent's attack. That can throw you off really quick, almost as bad as an evasion, because this one literally stops you and allows your opponent to take some damage on you. So up here, we're going against the Hot Rod, the Last Knight Hot Rod. And Optimus Prime usually takes me through a majority of the Alliance mission fights. And I use the same formula I do, as he took that health down real good. I use the same formula I used to do with Marvel. I have the one character that does the bulk load, and then I'll save the other two champions for the mini boss or the boss, just depending on where I'm at throughout the game. Right now I currently run the left side of the map. I guess you could say I'm the leader of the left side, because that's where they designate me to go. So I fight a lot of bots, Hot Rods, sometimes I fight some RCs, Barricade, both Megatrons, who else? Bumblebee. Sometimes we come across the G1 Bumblebee. So hopefully once we get the group a little more with continuity, we'll go ahead and up the map. But I believe this is map 2 if I'm not mistaken. For all my TF vets, you guys should know what map that I'm on. Kickback is one of my underrated favorites. His SP2 is phenomenal, and he does give me a hard time sometimes throughout the fight. But you know, Bludgeon, if he's not one of the best bleeders in the game, he's right up there. It was Windblade at first for me, but once I was able to get a hold of him, yeah, he shreds. And I wish I had him 4, but the 3 does good enough, because I forged him a good amount of times and he's maxed a couple as far as his dupe level goes. So moving quite along here. See, we already advanced to the other side of the map, so I didn't want to record that part. I just thought it was just a waste of video. As you can see, we're going up here against the RC. One thing I was quite impressed with the RC is how high her invasion is. I didn't even know, you know, she can evade a lot of fights. I mean, like, you know, a lot of the basic hits. But I do know you can't really attack her from long range. You can see she can evade the range. So that doesn't work in your favor if you try to do the distance battle. So you want to keep that in mind as we hit that perfect here. 7 hit 0 damage received. And here, I know it's another episode we had to wait to see if the guy was going to come in. So I got the okay to fight the noted Windblade, which I'm quite comfortable fighting the nodes. I really don't have an issue, you know, testing the skills a little bit to, you know, trying to take down to advance the map. So they kind of designate me there sometimes, since I am one of the heavy hitters in the BG. So there'll be times they'll tell me not to, and then depending on how the guys on the right do, then, you know, I'm in charge of that duty of taking down the nose. But as you can see here, back to Bludgeon. If I'm saying the name wrong, just correct me, because between him and when I used to have the problem saying what is it, Clintar Rage with Agent Venom, yeah, there's sometimes I get little hiccups with the pronunciation. So as you can see, he stacked up 4 bleed, wiped out. The node didn't even matter, and she had a plus 100% health and attack. It didn't mean anything. And okay, so we're going further along here. This is getting close to the ending part of the map, as you can see, because after we hit that curve with Optimus Primal, then they usually where the main boss is. So a lot of times it'll be me and somebody else, where mostly the one that's going through the map majority of the time. So I'm averaging close to 18 to 20k points per alliance mission that start up. So here we going up against the Revenge of the Fallen Bone Crusher, and he's falling off the map. Really, he was a formidable foe at one point, but once Megatron, G Megatron, who else? Hound, I believe. No, not the guy's name ain't clicking in my head. The one that we just got not too long ago. He's been forgotten. Like, it ain't even, his bleed is not what it used to be. It just don't feel like his damage was stand out like he used to when he first started. I guess because the other bots like Optimus Primal, stuff like that, brings more to the table. And like I said, my underrated kickback, I believe he hits me with the SP2 in this one, if I remember correctly. And one, I didn't even know the SP2 lasted that long. That was one. And two, it does do quite a good amount of damage, and it, it traps your opponent like literally midway through the combo. So let me see, I'm sure he's gonna pull it off here, because I think I got a little too greedy. Yep, there it goes right there. So you see, a good 10 hits right off the back from that one SP2. So especially if you're trying to save it and you're about to die or whatnot, that SP2 will save you. It will save you. Alright, so this is the end of the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the first alliance mission with MMXXS. If you want to join, there's still room. If you want to come and compete with your boy, I'm trying to move up into the main one, but of course, they want some R4s, and going from there. I got a couple of R3s, but the R4s will be coming soon. So if you do like the content, please drop a like and let me know what you like about it. What should I change? So until the next video, this is your boy Toot James, and I'm signing out.